Well, beef prices are the highest that they've been since the government started tracking those numbers in the 1980s.
Well, you've likely noticed it in the grocery store when you're shopping. Fox 26 business reporter Tom Ziska went looking for answers to why. Tom.
Rashi, Caroline, I also went looking for cows. There were a bunch standing right behind me until just moments ago. They're off on the other side of the field. Look, Texas is the country's leading producer of cattle. About a third of the state's 12 million head of cattle are designed for beef production. It seems like a whole lot of beef, but with herds being smaller in recent years and our growing appetite, it is a big challenge for ranchers.
There's a lot of big pastures on the Gulf Coast, and they raise a lot of good beef right here on the Gulf Coast.
Colt Adams is co-owner of the El Campo Livestock Exchange, where this weekly cattle auction will go on all day. Ranchers big and small have traveled as far as a couple hundred miles to bring their cattle to market.
Right now, the prices are at an all-time high because the cattle numbers are so low right now. They're the lowest we've had in years.
55, 6, 57, 58, 59.
They'll be sold to the highest bidder. All those guys are going to go on and take those cattle and precondition those cattle to get them ready to go to the feed yard. Once they grow to a certain weight at the feed yard, they'll be going to slaughter to go on and put on the people's plate.
48, 50, 50, 50.
The high prices we see at the grocery start here. Depending on the type and age, some of these cows will sell for up to $8 a pound. That's a record. And the numbers don't end there. While weather conditions in Texas have improved, recent droughts, along with the high cost of production, have put a big dent in the state's cattle population.
With the few numbers of cattle, if you only have so much beef, that beef's got to go up because the demand, supply and demand. Yes, sir. The timeline on that is we've got to have more numbers. When the more numbers come and people raise more heifers and keep their heifers and bring cattle back into the countryside, then the beef may go down just a little bit.
So we wonder when those prices might come down. Sadly, probably not anytime soon. Beef cattle typically need almost 2 years to mature from calf to market weight, and those herds are still smaller than they need to be to meet demand. Consequently, the math doesn't really math very well. It still could be a couple of years before those prices stabilize. Watching your money, I'm Tom Ziska, Fox 26 News.